Manga Geeks, how you guys doing?
And the family, what's going on? This is your boy Ty. And
This is your boy Miguel.
And right now, we have a very confusing title for you. It's called 7 Deadly Sins.
Manga Chapter.
Title is The Holy War's Victim.
273. And it's our first review of the manga series. We've been wanting to do this for the past couple of weeks, right?
Yes. But we had to catch up with it, though.
Technically, me, I had to catch up. I'm going to be honest.
Me too.
I'll be honest. It's me. I was like a good 15 chapters behind. So I had to skim through and run everything by. But yeah, this is our first review of this series.
Very first review. I hope you guys like it. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and press those bell notifications when we give you the new content. Sorry.
Hell yeah.
I'm a little bit buzzed right now.
So about this chapter, where do we freaking start?
Yo, we gotta call this. Yo, we gotta call what's his name?
Estrossa.
Estrossa. We gotta call him Kirk Lazarus from now on, bro. We gotta call him that. The guy from Tropic Thunder.
Oh, technically, Two-Face.
Yeah.
Because technically it's Two-Face.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I got burned.
Do you want to say the line?
For Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We got.
Go for it. Go for it.
What did Ben Stiller say? I forgot.
Don't know.
Okay. I'm a dude, play as another dude, disguised as another dude.
Damn. Too many dudes.
Yes. Too many.
You think that's playing Two-Face. Estrossa was literally playing Mael of the 4 archangels that died.
Yeah, we found out.
That supposedly started the 3 Days of War.
I don't even know how that happened.
And then Estrossa is the one that was being disguised as another dude, being Mael, that killed himself. Like what?
How you kill yourself? How about that? Let's start with that.
So did he do like a shadow clone jutsu, but making some type of a replica to kill him?
Or maybe we don't know. Maybe he has the Speed Force and he made a time remnant, and the time remnant killed Mael.
That's a good theory.
Well, everybody got the Speed Force now, so you know.
If you guys are reading the DC comics as well, because that's going on right now with the Speed War, but we're gonna talk about DC.
That's a whole nother topic.
But
yeah, this was just crazy. Like,
and plus, Gother, the one that did it, is Gother recognized how powerful Mael was,
right?
But also Gother knew, but not knew, but thinks his memories was coming back of what truly happened. With the real Gother did. And this Gother has everything planned. The real Gother has everything. He planned things from the 3 Days of War, how to stop it, how to do everything. Like, how smart is this dude?
Well, like you said, this guy is smart. But I'm really interested on how much power that he has. Because to do something like that takes a lot of power, to just wipe everybody's minds and replace it with something else.
And plus how vast it must have been done.
Right, because more precise detail. Like it had to be.
If he did it to the Demon King, to Meliodas, if he did it to Zerotros, he must have done it also to the Archangels, to the Goddess Clan, and to the Goddess Queen. For him to spread his power to everybody, that's crazy. And how powerful and smart he must have been. Because yes, he's in a wheelchair. He doesn't have the type of physical body like somebody has. He has the brains.
I work out too, you know. I do a little something in there. I do he has 100 push-ups and shit.
So he has the brains. Oh, damn! You do the 100 push-ups? I'm about to say.
Listen, I'm trying to get like One Punch Man. So I'm trying to get like some Thomas, son.
But that means you're gonna lose hair.
Well, at least I have this, so yeah.
But you know One Punch Man has no hair either here.
Listen, well, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna be the second one. I'm gonna be the black version.
You're gonna be like a brown egg.
Well, I'm gonna be one with hair. So
that's cool. That's what we call a loophole. Cause that's what Gother found in that. He found Gother those loopholes. Cause for him to find everything.
Man.
Cause it was interesting from what we saw in those recent chapters. We met Hawk brother Weil, and we see that he's been there for years. And I like Wild design, that little like
he's like a
tooth and everything.
Yeah, he's like a one of those prehistoric animals.
Yeah,
Something
it's like he's like a boar mixed with something else.
Yeah, like a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There you go,
like a boar mixed with saber-toothed tiger. That's great.
And apparently he's stronger. He's actually, no, not even that. Like he's on like Meliodas' and Bond's level.
Yes.
Apparently.
And
which
also
is kind of like shocking to me.
And also, Meliodas even said it that Bonds has increased his power.
Right.
Thank God.
He needed that power up, man. You starting to look like Yamcha, bro. You like. And it couldn't be like that. Come on.
And plus, you keep complaining about him before he went
the hyperbolic time chamber,
aka
Purgatory.
the purgatory.
Right.
Before he went there, because for him it's been what I think 1,000 years.
Yeah, like 20. Like it seems like an eternity.
Yes, for him.
But it's only been like a couple days.
Yeah, well, not a couple of days or for like it's been a week or so, right?
A week or so, something like that, right?
But for him, it's been an eternity because for like a second for them, it's like 1,000 for them.
Shit.
And it's crazy how his beard grew and everything.
He was just all beard when you see him traveling through purgatory. It's just, it was crazy. But I really like though how when we first see him in purgatory, you couldn't tell the surroundings from one another. So you see like how much of a rough, dangerous place this is.
Yeah, because purgatory is like a jail place for hell.
Basically.
And of all places, who the hell's in purgatory guiding? The Demon King himself.
The Demon King himself. Now, I didn't, we saw him like a few panels, like a lot of panels back in the backstory of Meliodas and Elizabeth.
Yes.
But I didn't realize how like big and powerful this dude was. Like, damn.
This dude remind me of a Marvel character, Galactus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Big and everything, crowned and everything.
Yeah.
It remind me of Galactus.
Now, see, that's the money. That's the money shot. Now we have Wild, Bond, and Meliodas against the Demon King,
and
they couldn't do nothing.
But I like that. But I like that. Even though the Demon King is ashamed of his son being in love with the arch rival with the Goddess clan, I love that he still respects his son, Meliodas. But he doesn't love how his son is still having emotion, how he's still weak.
Right.
And I love that mutual respect, that how the Demon King still asks his son, like, hey, do you know who's Estrossa, stuff like that. Like, I love that how they still have that kind of respect for each other.
But you know what? Something that really had me confused. So Meliodas' emotions are in. Okay, got you. His emotions are in purgatory, right?
Yes.
So how is it that Meliodas is still in love with the princess? I mean, with Elizabeth. Like all his good emotions are like in purgatory.
Are you talking about the one that's outside of purgatory?
The one that's outside of purgatory. How is he still having those feelings of love for Elizabeth?
Because the thing is that his passion is still there. He still cares for her, but don't forget, he said that 80% or 90% of his feelings are already gone. So he's still.
So he still got like that 10%.
Yeah. But he's still that demon form because remember, he wants to become the Demon King because he thinks he'll save her. Right. And also, we have to bring up that Wild also did mention that he fought the Demon King 12,118 times against the Demon King and all has lost.
Damn. Right.
So Wild, I call that determination to the freaking max. I don't even have that kind of determination against my brother to beat him in a handball game.
Shoot, that's more determination than Naruto, bro.
That's
all the 600 like chapters, bro. Like
that's more determination of when Naruto wants to save Sasuke.
Yo, that's like a whole other conversation. Cause I got my own theories about that too.
But that's determination to the max. So that's determination. That is hardship for you, and also that's how much it shows you how much love he has for his brother Hawk.
Definitely.
Because he hasn't seen his brother that many times, and that's how he wants to see him. and he still wants to give. I'm sorry, not give. That's how much he wants to continue trying.
Right. But then there's something that kind of confuses me too. So when he was pulled out of purgatory, he just transformed into different animals.
Hawk?
Hawk? Yeah,
yes.
sorry, Hawk.
Hawk.
Yes.
Because because we saw in the flashback of Meliodas and Elizabeth and stuff that Hawk was a pirate, something else, and it was transformed. It's crazy how we didn't realize that before.
Right.
That every time Meliodas, when we saw a flashback, he was always with a different animal like around him. Mm-hmm. It's funny how we didn't realize that until now, knowing that Hawk has been the same person, just in a different animal.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like his I guess his spirit, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess his spirit just going into different animals as Elizabeth kept dying. Bro, I know the anime is not up to this point yet, but yo, if we see that in the anime, the actual backstory of Meliodas and Elizabeth,
seeing your girl or your wife dying 106 or 128 times, that's just
you
torture.
can't do anything about it.
And plus, every time you die on your side,
right,
you lose your emotions. That's just, I think, we want to discuss something like this in the future of who in the anime series has the worst backstory. There is, yes, we're gonna include Tokyo Ghoul, One Piece, Naruto, and everything, because we know those series had some backstory craziness. Please, down in the comments, put down your suggestions of what you think of what characters and what series with it has the worst backstory.
I can't imagine Meliodas not being number one. I can't imagine that, because it's not even coming to my mind someone worse than Meliodas' backstory.
Oh, there's some there, but he should be in the top 3 or top 5.
Oh, we got to move that. Definitely. Oh, Sam, before I forget, you brought up something about the coffin. The dark coffin?
Oh, he said about the goddess gonna have to use the dark, everlasting coffin to use it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was crazy to see how like both sides are powerful in their own way. But something that also I like about this pamphlets and chapters, one of the 10 commandments, the girl, I forgot her name, the girl.
Oh, Jerry Dara.
Yeah,
Jerry Dara. So
she's pretty dope. I like her character. The past memories of Estrossa has changed. Past memory. Yes, no. Dora, I like her character growth. Of how when she first started in the series, in the manga, show her having hatred, just being a badass and feelings.
Yeah.
And now there is a story with her and Elizabeth. Right. They share something in the past.
Right.
And it shows that she actually has emotions as well, but she's just not very good at showing them.
Right.
She does
care though.
So it shows that there's something very human of that, or very something about that.
We forgot about that part when Estrossa killed the boyfriend.
Yes. That shit was sad.
That was sad too.
And plus the way he did it, he sacrificed himself to have her live.
Oh my god.
And she even said it. He always has done that for me. He always saves her.
Right.
He always saves me before he saves himself. And that's beautiful.
Yeah, and he didn't even get to say I love you.
No.
But yo, didn't Estrossa do that fatality though when he just reached into his heart?
Yeah.
And took it out? Yeah, Estrosa's a savage.
He's just saying,
he's a savage.
Finish it.
He's a savage. He must have been with the family for too long, cause this boy is a savage. I mean, alright, so check it out. And I want to ask both of you guys. Knowing the information that we know now, how do you feel about Estrossa as a character himself?
I feel like he's a Joker of the series. I feel like he's the insane one. He's the one that is confused, and also he's like a mixture of Joker and Two-Face. And that we never have seen that before. And that's my comparison, my point of view, or my perspective, where I see he's a technically Two-Face character. He's one of an archangel, but then he's a demon, but also he has the same power of Escanor, which we did discuss before we just start recording. Right. How did he lose against Escanor if that's the same power that Mael has of the 4 archangels, which is very confusing.
Right.
So I find that my comparison of he's a mixture of Two-Face and the Joker.
And it's like you said, he's a mix of Two-Face and the Joker, but also he should have the same power as Escanor.
Yes.
But my thing is, when you see his introduction, he's using the same attacks that Meliodas has.
And the full counter.
The full counter.
So it's like
it's like he don't have the power, or maybe he didn't have it, or maybe Goldthird changed his memories too.
But I feel like probably the creator retcon it. It could possibly be retcon.
Ooh, do it so like later in the chapter.
It could be or it could be all like a master plan of what you said of Goldthird. He probably is so powerful that they think that his power is full counter, but honestly, it is what the Almighty Praise the Sun power has.
Right.
It could be that.
Right. But I really like that too. How Oda from One Piece, how he plants these little seeds in like the beginning of something.
Yeah.
And then later on, like years later, it actually comes to fruit.
It could be
Grows as well. Yeah, because you actually see Goldthird, like you see him like from like season 1.
Yes.
On the show. Like what I did, I saw season 1 before I read the manga.
Same here.
Even when you saw that, you saw little seeds of something wasn't right with Goldthird. He always had that mystery behind him.
And his power was always it was also the mind.
Right.
It was never with power or face and everything. It was always with the mind. It was always with strategic some type of analysis of how will the mind go and how will the mind be. Right.
So yeah, that's just so interesting to me, and it's very, very cool. So at this point, do you have anything you want to add to the conversation?
Before we finish, I want to ask you, do you have any prediction for the next chapter? Because we literally ended the panel of him looking down in his black and white wings going up.
I think he's going to be the most OP character of that show. I mean, we still got... actually, no. He may be powerful than the Demon King himself.
It's hard to believe.
That's very possible.
It could be possible. It could be possible, but it's hard to believe that because if you're stronger than the Demon King, then who the hell is going to be himself? Because if the next in line is Meliodas, then how's gonna he be him? So it's very interesting for this chapter gonna go. But I feel like in the next chapter, my prediction, there's not gonna be a fight. There's gonna be more of a conversation of Mael, Estrossa, whoever is gonna be having with the two archangels and Goldthird, or Goldthrd's gonna try to control Estrossa again and try to stop him. Sam, have any of your 2 cents that you want to put in?
Well, with Mael or Estrossa, whatever, he already absorbed like 3 or 4 commandments. He has no control. He's just like fighting a crazy monster.
True.
And then now you have the angels, Sarael and I forgot the other one. They just know that that's our brother. This whole time this is our brother.
Yeah.
How can we kill our own brother again? When we thought that he was already dead.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we know how savage the angels, the goddess clans can be.
They
could be just as savage as the demons, even worse.
I think what's his name, Raul?
Yeah.
The long-haired one?
Yeah.
That dude's
apparently, I think I get the confusion now. Apparently the memories that was manipulated from Estrossa's memory, where he always sees Meliodas as his older brother, it was supposed to be Radio? That guy with that long hair was his brother.
Right.
But the same feelings he had for Elizabeth was the same, but not as Estrossa, but it was supposed to be for Mael.
Right.
Like Mael loved Elizabeth from the same goddess clan in that sort of way.
Right.
Not Estrossa liked Elizabeth in demon.
That doesn't make sense.
Right.
Now that makes more sense.
But it's funny that he still had memories of that though.
Elizabeth seemed to knew. She was the only one that knew that Meliodas didn't have a second brother.
She knew.
She didn't. Yep. She knew that Meliodas had only one and only brother, and that's Zeltros.
I didn't think of that. That's wow.
Nobody seemed to change his memory or anything about it. She was like, wait, what brother? Whose brother?
And she's smart though because she's powerful too.
Oh yeah, she OP. She definitely got that OP power.
I can't wait to see an anime like that scene of where Estrossa captures her, but then she just does her power, and I can't wait to see how that looks because it must look amazing.
Definitely. We can see that. We forgot. We saw we know there's a vampire clan now.
Yes.
I forgot all about that part.
Before we go, let's hit that real quick.
Yeah.
we see that Zerathos, which I thought Meliodas was savage and his backstory was sad.
Oh yes.
He had to see Zerathos had to kill his own girl straight in front of her, and everything. That must just be tormented on you, and you still and no wonder you're jealous from Meliodas because he still has his girl after 3,000 years, and no wonder he's jealous from him.
It could be jealousy, or it really could be like resentment, because if you really look at it, he decided to rebel with Elizabeth and not take place in defending what's his name?
Defending Demon Clan.
No, his little brother.
Zerathos.
Okay. Zerathos, because he could have intervened and he could have did something.
Yeah.
But he decided not to.
You're right. So he probably feels regret. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Right.
He probably feels regret, like maybe I should have followed my brother and I could have been with my girl as well, and I could have had her alive.
Right.
So you're right.
They could have had like a clubhouse or something. I don't know.
They're probably going double dating and everything. They could have gone, go double dating.
Yeah, they could have. Yeah, exactly. They could have been like up in heaven, just chilling, but then they're like, nope. Done.
Because with the Demon Clan, they didn't seem to understand the same way as the real people did. Remember when Fraudrin, that big guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Remember he
got washed.
in the past, Scarlet told him like he did it for the girl that he loves. And, he didn't understand. I don't know what you mean. Next thing you know, he possessed a guy. He has a son, and he's raising him as his own son.
And then he had those feelings develop after a long time.
Like, now I get it. Like, I don't want to kill. I don't want to destroy. I don't want to kill my own son. Just kill me.
And after that, he got savagely beaten too.
Like
one punch.
Merciless. He didn't deserve that. I mean, like he did bad, but he didn't have to die like that though.
Word. Oh my gosh. Hey yo, you saw Meliodas did that with a smile. They just passed that in the anime.
Yeah, he did it with a smile.
He looked so savage in the anime.
The whole entire time, he even said like, I was happy. I know I'm still happy that I killed him that way, and I feel I don't have control.
Right, and that's where we get to the actual meat of the series. Actually, I want to ask you something too, really quick before we go. Do you think that this series is gonna last long? Have like a long.
We still don't know what caused the 3,000-year-old war now.
I feel like we're gonna.
Right, but I feel like we're gonna find that out very soon.
I feel like the manga will end before the 500 chapter.
Because I feel like
I think so.
We
maybe a little bit less.
The war to happen. We thought the war started when Estrossa killed Mael.
Right.
That apparently it wasn't that.
So who knows?
Something really caused the war.
Who knows what's gonna happen? Because it could be either a retcon or loophole, or who knows. But we'll be finding out next week on that chapter of 274.
True. Or maybe like the goddess and the goddess queen and the demon king, sharing each other.
Yeah. You would never know, but
they had a big, big child.
To me, Estrossa was actually the name of a dog that Melodious named.
Oh, wait! What if
Hulk is Estrossa?
No. What?
I don't know.
What?
That's where I thought you was going to.
Anyway. Jesus Christ.
That's what happens on our videos. Live stuff right here. Here's what you see. This is not all fake. This is straight reactions.
I'm mad he said Hog is Estrossa. Like, Jesus. This is why you don't need the pregame before we actually go out.
We haven't pregame yet. I haven't.
So he says. No. Anyway, what if Estrossa is the love child of the Demon King and the Goddess Princess? I mean, and the queen, yeah.
That's a good thing to talk about for.
Because Merlin is like that.
That's a good thing that we see to come for next chapter that can probably be more informed. Right. The only one that we know from the child is Merlin, and probably Merlin covered brother, and that's probably Estrossa, just that he just cannot handle the loneliness, or who the F knows. But other than that, this chapter for me was a 5 out of 5, because just technically, if you rate it as a confusing chapter, that's like a 20 out of 20, because this chapter is hella confusing. I have to read it 3 times.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would give it like a 4.5.
Okay, that's
4.5.
I think that's it for our review of this chapter, and then for the past recent chapters that we have had for the 70 Descents.
Yes. And
guys, thank you for watching. If you do, guys, like
we love
this
you guys.
series that we're gonna start doing of manga reviews of Seven Deadly Sins. Please like us, and if you love us so much, subscribe to us. Like us on Facebook, Anime Lately, and also follow us on Twitter, Anime Lately GNG. You know why? Why is it, Ty?
Because you get free shit!
Because we have a contest going on. We have a goal 500 subscribers.
Wow.
The goal is by July 30th.
What you throwing shurikens, bro? Like, what you doing?
This is how much fun you love us, alright? If you love, just do the 3 things. You get some free stuff, 2 posters, and a gift bag. Whatever I said. Take or leave it. That's it. Guys, follow us on Twitter at Anime Lately GNG and Instagram Anime Lately GNG.
And follow us on our fan Facebook page, Anime Lately Official Geeks and Gamers, where we talk about My Hero Academia, 7 Deadly Sins, anything you want to talk about. And we have a like page, so please check and like it out.
Yes, guys, and including that, we have a Patreon page down in the description below. We have the links and everything included. We gladly appreciate it. And guys, we also have a Discord too of gamers.
Yes.
Talk to us.
Yes.
Anime stuff, manga stuff, all included.
Oh, you just want to mess around? Just let us know.
Yes.
And we have a podcast as well. So please check out Geeks and Gamers Radio Network on Podbean and iTunes, respectively.
Guys, don't forget to like,
comment,
subscribe,
and press the bell notifications so you know when we got new content for you.
Yes, guys. Hashtag 7 Deadly Sins and manga readers.
Hashtag Inception.